Grimhex, the place to start. Alright, we're going to take a Merlin, a snub fighter, over to a security station to fix our sex status, and then we're going to go on a... Oh, what are we doing? We're going to go on a tour of the Aegis Dynamics Retaliator Bomber, which, in my view, is a fantastic ship. So, yeah, it's 6 large torps, and man, that one-shots the majority of things that you see. So, see how that goes. So, fix the crime status, then we're going to go out and see if we can blow something up. Maybe the stream will be about an hour or so. Let's see. And hopefully no mic problems today. Let's see if we can. There's a bug with these. There's the Aquila. We get EVA, land on the top, and then get straight into it and hijack it. Should we do that? No, let's stick with the plan. Oh, it's so empty there. No, let's not. Oh. Fantastic landing. I haven't flown the Merlin before. This is the snub fighter that can be attached to the back end of the Aquila, and I think all the Connies. Alright, let's check out this little beast. Is it me, or does it look like a happy... it looks a bit like a shark. A happy shark. It's sweet though. Anyway, this should be our faster transport. And then we're just going to hang around and see who else comes in there and see if we can get involved in some first-person PvP. The ship's nice. Usual game bugs. Not a lot on the inside, really. Very Spartan. Oh, wow. Wow, that's... Oh, well, it's quick.
Thank you, and please visit again. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2
Let's take a look at this in flight. Nice. And to do this, hang on. To fix crime stats, if you don't know how to do this, you can go to Sullen or Kellen, and he says, "Oh, is maybe there's some kind of thing where what's its maximum range?" Nope. Oh, does this not have a? Oh, well, it looks like we messed up. This doesn't have a. This doesn't have a jump drive. A quantum drive. Fantastic. That's interesting. Maybe we can thumb a lift back to Grimhex. Grimhex, where you gone, buddy? Well, wow. I'm gonna head for this cluster. I have no idea where it is now. Yeah, so that's basically pretty stupid. So the Merlin, as I've just learnt, has no quantum drive. Which means we can't quantum lock onto locations. So I'm just going to try and find my way back. And if I can't, then we'll suicide and take a ship over. There we go. So if we learned anything today, it's that. So to do this stuff before you stream how bad you are.
Landing pad assigned.
I mean, we really should have just probably took that a killer, and in fact, that may still be a thing. killer's still there, so let's try that out, see if we can EVA on top. If we take that, we can take it straight to security outpost, and it doesn't matter if someone blows it up.
Safe arrival achieved.
Safe arrival. How do we get out of this thing? So the plan is, there's a glitch currently, and we're gonna see if we can find it. If you fall in the back of this ship somewhere, you should fall straight in. Oh, we got some damage. Oh, well, that's never going to end well. Okay. Oh, took the hard fall. Well, I think we're going to need another ship. And maybe someone will show us as much luck as we. Oh, sorry, dude. Right, so we're gonna head over. We're gonna swap ships over in Port Olazar, and then we will head over to Selen, and see if anyone's fixing crime stats.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
I'm not convinced on that voice on this ship. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Landing gear raised.
Alright, let's try again. Maybe we'll head straight over there. Never get tired of the views. Although hitting an asteroid would end in tears. Okay, we're gonna have to bounce. There's a big planet in the way. Yep, she's sweet.
Quantum drive is now on.
I'm not sure if I preferred it where quantum beacons were available all the time. It's a tough one because I can see what they're trying to do. But in some instances it was easier just to head towards maybe there's a mix in.
Quantum drive is now on.
An option to switch on or off would be better than having to go into mobiGlas. Maybe.
Quantum drive is now off. Flare selected. Target acquired. Target acquired. Target acquired.
Oh,
Target
I
acquired.
don't know what happened.
Target acquired. Target acquired.
So,
Check fire.
just, so, what I wanted to do was,
Landing gear deployed.
well, I mean, so what was the purpose of the, of killing the little ship? Well, So basically, I want this person in here. So then we can get some first person. Some first person shoot 'em up. And if you've never been to this security outpost before, oh, it's cool. It's cool. It's a nice haven for people to come and fire at each other. So let's get geared up with. Are you gonna work? And we are going full armor. Oh no, what am I doing? Huh? Wait, what? How did... I do not know. But... Right, I'm gonna go with the Custodian. We're going to get rid of the sniper rifle, and we are going with the Devastator shotgun. Oh, it started to add. This is good. It started to. I've not seen that happen before. It equipped all my armor for me. It's very strange. And we're gonna get some grenades. Because why not? Okay, we're good. So let's see what is in here. It's very probable someone's going to come and blab this a killer here, and I can hear someone. Oh, someone's shooting us. What is happening to this ship? Oh, nice. This is what we came for. It's gonna take a while for him to kill the ship with a handgun. Let's get this started. The heavy armor's good, but it's slow. And, which of course it would be. If that ship keeps on doing that, it's gonna fall off. Hey, Kazani? Kazani? Frames per second, yeah, so frames per second is always a thing. It's all server limited, so don't get stressed out if you've got a really nice rig and you aren't seeing great frames per second, because you won't right now. So I'm seeing typically about 25 to 30. I've turned it off because it doesn't help me anymore. But the frames per second are all limited to the server side and no network and optimization yet, which is cool. It's the right thing to do, but do not expect to get anything more unless you hit a fresh server, and sometimes you'll see up to 70. But yeah, typically you're going to be in the 25, 20 realms, which is playable. Frustrating sometimes, but the game is alpha, and network and optimization is to come later this year. I can hear them here somewhere. I can hear them running. So what we're doing right now, we are in Kara outpost, and we are fixing our security problem, which will take a little while. So to fix your security, you come into the outpost and you approach this. You activate it, and then you wait. But yeah, if you on frames per second, if you find an exceptionally bad server, then quit the game and restart, and you'll land on another server. So the persistent universe is not persistent right now until much later down the line, maybe Q4 this year. But check out the Star Citizen roadmap. Okay, our first round of 6 days fixing is done. Now I know there's a dude in here somewhere, because I can hear his footsteps. So I'm just gonna chill out here for a sec, because I'm probably chasing him around. But the game is fantastic, you know, just in terms of what you can do so far is really good. It's actually really good, and the graphics capability of it. I can hear them. Sorry, the graphics capability is already amazing. So. Now, for example, they it is just stunning, right? I'm probably going to die by doing this, but it'll be cool anyway. But to give you an example, you know, the graphics capability is fantastic, and that didn't sound good. Someone's shooting my ship, I suspect. Still alive. I'm surprised. If I was me that he came here, I'd have shot that ship by now. So, Kazani, what's your thing in Star Citizen? Do you think PvP or environment, industrial, resourcing? What's your thing? Next round of sex status is done. Go again. I suspect the dude who I blew his ship up is going to be out waiting near mine somewhere, and we'll either try and hijack it or something similar. Yeah, exploration. Exploration's looking to be pretty fine in this game. The potential for it, with what they have in mind, is going to be really something special. And the industrial side as well. Why do I keep hearing people? I'm getting paranoid now. The paranoia is creeping in. So the ship that we shot must not have been someone with a sex status. So he's probably a player, or she's a player who was hanging out here to kill people who have a sex status. I suspect so. Okay, so the last one's happening now. That will complete whilst we're in flight, so we're going to head off back to the ship now. Let's see where this other person is. So I'm going to go the long way around. It's like low riding. Is someone in there? Look at that. The ship's gone crazy. And the sex status is gone. And the killer's still here. That's interesting. So the scanning ships and the scanning play is looking up to be something decent. especially when the other star systems come online. Right, and I'm going to do a quick ship sweep, because if this guy knows, or girl, being politically correct, or whoever, this player knows the trick, then they could have EVA'd into the back somewhere. So I need to be sure they are not here. Yeah, so this ship is the constellation of Killer. It is the exploration ship for RSI. Although scanning and etc. is not available in the game yet, it's in the path. Okay, good. No one is here. Head off to Port Alizar, and then we will grab the Retaliator Bomber, and probably head over to somewhere where we can have some fun. Maybe. Oh, geez, what's happening to this ship?
Chap selected. Flare selected.
Well, maybe somewhere like Kudaror. And see if we can catch ourselves a trader. We'll head there first. So jump points, quantum beacons, you can't quantum warp through a planet or an obstruction of some sort, so you have to bounce. And I'm going to bounce off Cryasta.
Quantum drive is now on.
Oh yeah, you can never get tired of that. Yeah, it's a big ship. It's a multi-crew ship. So there are 3 ships in the Connie range, and typically you'll have gunners, and you can have engineers, etc., and navigators. This is typically supposed to be manned with 3, but part of the gameplay is that you can bring your mates in if your mates play, or you can invite randoms, or in the future it's set that you can pull in and pay NPCs to come and join you in your adventures, which is really cool. And especially some of the things that were being discussed in development, things like bringing in characteristics of NPCs, where NPCs, dependent on how you treat them and what kind of captain you are, they might behave differently, and you may have to research them before you bring them on your ship, and a whole bunch of things. But yeah, it's busy. It's going to be really interesting.
Landing gear deployed.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
terminated. Collision alert.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Oh yeah, we will. But a short one. Alright, we're gonna get rid of the heavy armor. We're gonna go back to the Odyssey. I better put at least one helmet on. Let's clear this though. So the heavy armor just slows you down, and we're good. Hey, space bro. Hello, citizen. Oh man. And here we are in Port Alizar. And another.
Welcome to the Port Alizar ship deck. Please press the screen to continue. Consult one of the terminals located at the station.
And finally, 53 minutes in,
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
and let's go for a walk around the Retaliator Bomber. This ship is mad. The design is anti-capital, so it's filled with like big ass torpedoes. I think torpedoes go to a size range of 9, and this carries 6 size 9, and there has not been much I've not been able to kill with one shot. But you do have 6, and then it's game over. Get out. So it's basically for it's heavy. There we are. And this thing looks so damn cool. I mean, look at that. That is a work of art. I think that's why the game's gonna do so well, because people really care about the aesthetics. And there's no denying this game is full of amazing atmosphere. Yeah, it's a beast, man. We're gonna go for a walk through it, and then we're gonna take it out and shoot something. What that something is, I do not know. But we will shoot something. Door. And dual elevators. Alright, welcome aboard. So midsection, let's go do the full, let's go power on, and then it's a dark ship. Oh, that noise is the torpedo bays opening. I mean, oh my god, I love this ship so much.
Systems green.
Let's turn the engine off, and then we'll do the walkthrough. I'll go from the back to the cockpit. There we are, we have lights now. So this is just an absolute gunboat as well. In here is the rear gunner's turret. I want to be there for real, man. This fucking ship is just... Oh, it's so nice. So, it's an upside down turret. Pretty cool. And just remember, there's no upside down in space. And just the atmospherics, like you're walking around this ship, and the noises, like some serious air conditioning or something going on. Here's another turret, which is sitting. Lockers that are not actually activated on this ship yet. But just cool things like the attention to detail is really, really nice. And then we've got engineering and engineering. Oh, have they stopped that? Oh, there used to be. This used to be able to turn into a. This was an engineering point, but it doesn't work. And in here, the torpedo bays, and through these windows you can see. Let's turn the head torch on. I don't have a headlamp. Oh no. This ship is right now in real money in GBP. You can't actually buy it right now, I believe. You can buy the Retaliator base, and I think it's about £275. I need to check my hearing. I can hear people running around this ship. But you can see the size of the torpedoes. So, oh, there we go. We can use the engineering station. So, you can open it up, and a co-pilot would be able to control specific things from here. Such as communication between team members. You'd be able to identify areas of fire and identify things such as where you might need more power attribution, etc. It sounds like someone's on the roof in this ship. That's weird. So so we could reallocate power on shields and identify and suppress different heat sources, and adapt power where needed. So the role of the captain on a ship is the role of the... What is happening out here? Weird things are happening. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but is there someone in here? I don't know. Anyway, so there's a whole bunch of engineering stuff, so communications between team members are really important. Maybe not so much today, but you can use this time as practice. So when the game fully launches, you'll have all the experience. And so that's kind of that half of the ship. You've got all sorts of cool things like, you know, they don't do anything now, but maybe in the future. And then this one is the front loading bay, and we can actually go in. Now, if my headset was working, my head torch, which isn't for some unknown reason, but these are the torps. We've got, you can see here, we've got 4, and this mechanism drops the torps down via this bay, which is pretty cool. If you were to, you could get someone stuck in here and then undo the torp bay and then jettison them. And to the right, we have a small quarters, lockers, a toilet, not drinking water, okay, and a shower. So again, in the game so far, this is aesthetics. However, the devs this week did describe a position where NPCs or people might not want to interact with you if you've not had a shower or something similar in a while. So it's not going to turn into Shower Citizen. However, it does have some function. Minimal sleeping area in here. We have 1 bed for the crew, and in the upper deck, oh, that lag, it's terrible. Up here we have gun racks that are available, and then here is like a rollout bed. How awesome is that? The sleeping minimalism is unreal. There's like no room at all here, but all the crew members do have like super slim beds up here in the upper deck. I wouldn't like to sleep here. You take a direct hit up here and well, it's not going to end pretty. And here is another turret. So the capability for a multi-crew ship, this is a crazy gunboat. And the sound of this thing. The sound of this thing. You know something bad is coming. We're gonna head to Daymar. Yeah, let's just have a quick round. Just those animations as well. And then with the landing gear up, it's just looking amazing. So nice. And listen to the engines on this thing.
Landing gear deployed.
Nope. So you can hear all the hissing sounds in the background. It's I think this ship would be cold. It would be cold to be on. I like to think on account of keeping the torpedoes cold, because you're basically flying around in a huge torpedo. So I can't imagine it's nice and warm on here.
Quantum travel initiated.
But that just looks badass. It is sweet. Such a nice ship.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
The ship's slow. It's quite slow in comparison with others of a similar size. 814 meters per second full afterburner. But it's not made to be fast. It's just made to do heavy damage. The cockpit layout is nice, multi-screens. different priorities. We've got comms available. And you can customize these. They don't persist between game changes though. And then at the top we've got the we've got shields, power and like these can be, for example, if we don't like yeah, so size 9 torpedoes, proximity 6 of. Pretty cool. Oh no, so insurance doesn't work like that. Once you've bought the ship is yours and will always be yours. What will happen in the future is insurance, just like insuring a car, you'll be charged a premium for the insurance of it, and also to reclaim it. So no, after you've bought the ship, it's your ship to keep. There was some debate on whether it should be like real life. So you buy a car, you choose not to insure it, and then someone blows it up and it's gone. But I believe that's not the intent. But there would be some kind of penalties if you didn't insure it. What ship are you buying? What's your first ship in Star Citizen? Is that the Aurora? Or yeah, the Aurora I think is one of the pledge packages. Yeah, I really hope you love the game. It's you know, it is an amazing game. Yeah, Aurora. Yeah, they're cool. Yeah, they're cool. Everything has to be done nice and slowly in this ship. There's so much mass behind it. And here's Kudoror. And no one else is here. Well, let's do a fly. We'll do a fly, a bite. Oh, no, no! Oops. Pilot error. Okay, man. Thanks for stopping by, and just give me a shout if you get any questions or anything. My in-game name, etc. is here, so I'll help you out. And check out Spectrum from available on the Robert Space Industries website. It's a help area, etc. Have fun, man. See ya. Well, come on, don't let us down, Kudoror. There has to be someone we can give the torpedo surprise. My PC spec, hi Faraz, my PC spec is 32 gig DDR4 .M2 SSD, which I'm running the game, and all the game cache is off. And my graphics is a 980 Ti, and the CPU is an i7 12 core something or other. The game right now is it's a lot of it is based on the amount of disk I/O that takes place. It's huge because of the no networking optimization, and all of the physics, etc., is written to the disk. So SSD performance is really important, and also it's not massively graphical heavy, which is cool. But RAM, 16 gig. If you've got 16 gig in your machine, which is the minimum spec, then it will still reach out to a page file, and that's where a lot of people are experiencing issues with the game. Because page filing, even if it's on an SSD, is fast, but not specifically as fast as writing to fast RAM. So I would definitely go for 32 gig personally, and I think you'll see 32 gig of RAM is a better with a decent SSD is more important right now than a high-end graphics card. High-end graphics card will help, but right now in alpha, it's tons of I/O. 5 frames per second max. Okay. So, how much RAM and what hard drive are you running it off? Because anything like 5 frames per second has to be some kind of paging issue, or some other thing. Yeah, you see, is your hard drive, bear with me one sec, is your hard drive SSD or is it SATA? Because it's the 8 gig of RAM is going to hurt you. The 8 gig of RAM is going to hurt you because it will eat through that. No worries, and then it will look to use the page file. If the page file is then on a SATA, then it's way too slow, and your game will play like, yep, because single player isn't doing all of the I/O or all of the caching of all physics data and that kind of stuff. So basically, when you're playing in the PU, you're getting the entire game's worth of physics data having to be calculated on your local machine. Typically, it will do that in fast RAM, but if you don't have the fast RAM, then the OS will require that the paging file deals with it. And if it's a SATA hard drive, then yeah, dude, that's it's going to be a tough one. So I think your upgrade path would be pushing. Sorry, bear with me one sec. Would be push another. I would go up to 32 gig of RAM. That might sound excessive, but it's not really, not for this game. And if you don't have an SSD, then it's probably worth getting one to run the game off. But SSDs and RAM is always good to have anyway. So it don't feel like it's pouring money down a black hole, because everything becomes more memory intensive over time, and SSDs are just absolutely stunning for the speed boost. I'm going to give it another couple of minutes here at Cuda, and if no one arrives, then we're going to head out and just probably shoot some NPCs, maybe. I think at the start of the stream I said we're going to shoot something. I hope we will. This ship is just It's such a nice looking ship in my opinion. I'd probably go as far to say it has to be in the top 3 of the game in my view. And it's all subjective because everyone finds different things to like, but this for me, the color, the finish of it, the matte black, very military. Ah, thanks man, thanks. Very military. The styling is very stealth-like. I think it's a fantastic ship. Oh yeah, and look down. If you look at the left-hand side engines and down at the ground, they are the terrible horror pumpkins that if you drive an ESA rover over them, well, like in yesterday's stream, it got stuck. And despite ramming it with a Connie killer, it didn't budge. So they are some badass pumpkins or cactus or prickly pumpkins, whatever. Well, Kuda, you've let us down today. I was hoping for something big and shiny that we could shoot. Oh, hello. What do we have here? An Avenger Titan. I'm gonna feel really bad for doing this, but I did promise that there'd be something to shoot, so well, do we do it? Poor Titan.
Missile lock. Missile lock.
You know, this is where I have a small heart. It's a Titan, an Avenger Titan, and but then I'm a bad guy also. Oh, it looks like he's crashed himself. Okay, I'll kill it. Okay. Hey, little. Hey, would you like some candy? Oh no! Oh, oh my god, no. I should. Oh no. Oh. Now, one of those torpedoes is enough. I've one-shot a pirate. I have one-shot a pirate caterpillar with one of these torpedoes, each the biggest in the game, and one shot will kill it. So now I feel terrible. And it's not like we have any cargo space on this ship either. Yeah, boy! Oh, I did promise a kill. I'm sorry to the Titan pilot if you ever watch this. I did have a conscience check, but Farah's made me. He made me do it, and I like missiles are kind of bugged at the minute in this game, and and instead of firing one, I fired three, so there was no chance anything. There was no other outcome, and I'm sorry for wherever you've just ended up. And on that note, so you had a tour of the Retaliator Bomber. We went for a spin. Kudoror didn't let us down in the end. It fed us a Titan, and that's all good. So I'm gonna head out and fix my crime status, and then head back to Port Olizar, I think, or maybe Grim. So if anyone's on this server and watching, there might be some free loot. That poor Titan. Faraz, you're a bad man. You are a bad man. Or lady. Well, thanks, Damar. It was fun and swell, as always. I didn't do it, Ma. Faraz made me do it. Oh, no. Let's see if he said anything in chat. But of course chat doesn't work on this view, does it? No, let's try that. No, that's cool. Sometimes people like really cry in local, like in local chat, and it becomes a big issue for them, which I kind of understand, but still. I'm gonna bounce off Cry Astro. I think I might have a sex status problem. Yep. Three torpedoes. Oh, I can't wait until Sig sorts out torpedoes and missiles in general. The whole thing is bugged to hell. You get a lock and then you can't shoot, and then when you do shoot, you launch them all. And but yeah, the size 9s. Oh yeah, boy, they are sweet. So, how's my audio coming across today? I've had 2 days of I'm terrible. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I had all sorts of issues with audio, and I think I've sorted it now. But what do you guys think? Is it good? Too loud? Is it clear? And of course, I'm not a pro streamer or anything like that, as you know. I just want to be able to share some adventures with people.
Quantum travel complete.
Alright, back to Zelen, where we started. Oh, and where we blew another ship up in the Aquila. Oh, which is pretty fun. And
Quantum travel initiated.
Now you know what they say about karma. I'm gonna find out now, whilst I'm in here fixing my sec problem. My sec problem. This Titan pilot is gonna come back. And he's gonna be, you're that dude that nailed me in that ship. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. It was Farah's this guy. He made me do it. How bad is my sec problem? Okay, there. I'm not being shot at. That's good.
Landing gear deployed.
Just coming. I've got a bad feeling, Farah's, that you were going to be a pirate in this game. I mean, I like to pirate. I can't lie about that. There's something satisfying about certain things, but our Titan bro,
Landing initiated.
well, just kill him again. Just kill him again. Oh, just kill him again. Oh yeah, okay. So we're gonna have to hang out a little bit here. So you know what this means. Come on, don't bug me now. And let's arm some grenades because you're gonna work. The fitting windows are just, they'll get sorted out. They kind of work sometimes. Custodian, my secondary. Yeah. Yep. And if we need more rounds than that, we have a problem. Right, run, Forest, run! So if anyone's watching it, they don't know what I'm doing. We killed a ship, and that gave us a security problem. Or it's not really a problem, but it gave us a crime stat, and that crime stat persists across all sessions now. So if you get crime stat, there is a way to fix it. I swear to God, this place is like there's someone in here all the time. I can hear them right now. So we're fixing the crime stat. What you do is you head out to Selen or Kellen, and there is a security outpost called Security Outpost Corral, which is a half-finished, half-abandoned security outpost. But what they didn't realize was when they were halfway through building this and left it, they left a huge mainframe online, and that mainframe is able to search through all of the security records. And that noise that you hear, that's just got a little bit louder, if you click on that, it will start to reduce your crime stat. Now, on the basis of dependent on how bad your crime stat is, it will take a longer period of time and more time spent in this outpost, which is a free fire outpost. There's no armistice here. And what's that noise? There was something moving there as well. A reflection. Yeah, so the more crime stat you have, the longer you have to spend in this hellhole. And there are lots of places you can just hide. But I have gone full on beast mode armor. With the Devastator shotgun and the heavy armor from Grimhex. And yeah, so the armor itself, that gives us an extra 40% reduction of incoming damage, which is pretty amazing. Because if you find someone in here who has got their flight suit on, well, they're going to be going home pretty soon. So this is the mainframe and terminals that I'd said about. You walk up to the screen, it's very loud, just activate, and you're good. And the more crime stat you have, the longer it takes. And where the first part of crime has gone down, you can see the crime stat indicator on the top right of the HUD has dropped by 1 bar. So we're going to go activate it again. And this will take less time than the last one. Just kill him again. Let's see if he comes in. I don't know if you can hear this. but I keep hearing things in here. And it gets you a little bit paranoid because it's a bit of a time sink if you get shot here. You're here to fix your crim status, and getting shot is a tiny bit counterproductive. The graphics are just something else in this game. Just the box here is just amazing. Maybe around 50 from where we were through blowing someone up and killing them. It's probably going to take about 15 plus minutes, I suspect. So you have to survive. You don't know who else is here. I mean, sometimes we'll just drop a pilot off here and then have no ship. So typically, if you see that someone's got ships here, then it's pretty probable someone's here. But if you see no ship, then you might think you're safe, and then you run in and someone kills you. Terrible tactics. And I'm surprised. Oh, there we go. That's the next stage down, and you can see it didn't take as long as the first one. The higher your crime stat, the higher, I'm not sure whether it's linear, but the higher the crime stat, the higher the time. How long it goes up to, I don't know. I've not been that bad yet, but you find out and tell me. I suspect that you're going to be finding out pretty soon, man. Ah, what's this? So that is the station guns shooting someone who has got a crim status. Now, if you've got a crim Farah's, you're a bad dude. We're gonna have to keep an eye on you. So why it's important with the crim status is you can free fire on someone. Alright, and we just got one more go on here. And this should be over pretty quick. But I'm just curious now as to... Oh ho, what's that out there? It's a Cutlass Black. Are they taking off or landing? Oh. I can't see if it's landed properly or it looks to be just balanced, just hovering there. Well, I mean, my overview doesn't work properly, so I don't know whether this person is Crim or not. Cripple the owner of flesh. Oh, okay. So let's see what we can do here then. I mean, I've got 3 torps left, and that Cutlass. Okay. Bad time to choose a weapon reload. Oh! Unlucky boy! What happened? There may be more. So I think they were co-piloting. Oh, there we are. It's another pilot here. That's cool. So we're going to get in the Retaliator now, and let's see if we can have that Cutlass.
Launch complete. Landing gear retracted.
There's no on Chrome here.
Missile lock.
Yeah, no, it's not. So there's the Hornet. That was from the pilot that we just killed. Let's do a quick round trip. The Cutlass is will die straight away. The Cutlass went. That's a shame. Well, I guess.
Missile lock.
There we go. So I'm curious if I just got a crime stat again. Back in the hole we go. We're not being shot at. That's a start.
Landing gear deployed.
Came and all you left was a wreck. Damn, yeah. Yeah, boy.
Landing initiated.
If I've just got one segment of crime, then I will just leave that. Or do we go in for one more? What time is it? Let's go in for one more. Let's try and fix that, and then we'll just restock. Yeah, at the start of the stream, I promised kills, and yeah, we got some. Out of all my weapons, the Custodian I think I like the most. It suits my play style, and the shotgun's okay. It doesn't quite do it for me as much as the Custodian. I don't know why. I think your weapon choice is a good personal preference, really. Alright, I'm going to set that running and get out of here back to we'll go restock and then back to Port Hollizer. So what you can do is, when fixing crime stat, you can, if you just have a small amount, like I do, you see it's just disappeared now, you can activate it, and you can leave, and it will continue to operate even after you've left. So that's pretty cool. So you don't have to hang around if you don't want to. And then, of course, if you love to because of the PvP opportunity, then that's cool also. Sorry for the mic bashing.
Launch complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete. Landing gear deployed. Proximity alert. Head.
So here, all we're going to do is just approach the landing pad, and there's no restocking. Well, you can restock at the minute, but if we hit repair and then confirm that, sometimes you're able to restock. So it says we've got 5, but that's a bug. We've actually just restocked. So just hit repair. Otherwise, you'll spend your EC, which I guess doesn't matter so much right now at this stage of the game, but it will do. I hate to imagine the cost of torpedoes and stuff like that. Like I said earlier, this is the Retaliator Bomber. It carries size 9 torpedoes, and I suspect, based on the damage they can do, it's gonna be pretty expensive. Let's take. Oh yeah, that sight every time. It just can't get better than that.
Landing gear deployed.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay. Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
And there we go, guys. It was a fantastic adventure today. So it was fixed crime stat. We did that and blew up a ship. Then we took the tour of the Aegis Dynamics Retaliator Bomber, which is very cool. And then we went out to Kuda. Thought we weren't going to get anything. Managed to kill a Titan, which is funny. And then we went back to fixed crime stat, killed someone, and that's it. So it was a good time, and I hope you guys loved it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you next time. See ya.